Before the ceremony starts, I have to advise you that the place in which we are now met has been sanctioned by law for the celebration of marriages. And if there is any person here present who knows of any lawful reason why this couple may not be joined together in marriage, they should declare it now. That's long enough. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Is your name Jordan Pepper?
Yes,
And do you wish to be married to Samantha Jean Middleton?
I do.
Is your name Samantha Jean Middleton?
Yes,
And do you wish to be married to Jordan Pepper?
I do.
Thank you both. At this point, can we ask Kathleen Middleton to come forward to read? Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. Stand about the front
Thank
there.
you. I'm going to try and read a poem that Jordan and Sam have chosen by Pam Ayres. Yeah, I'll marry you. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. And here's the reason why. So I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking and it's creepy and it's late, I hand you the torch, you see, and you investigate. Yeah, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that has to mend it.
That's me.
You have to face the neighbour should our German shepherd attack him. And if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that has to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you. You're virile and you're lean. My house is like a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. That sexy little dinner which you served by candlelight, as I do quick and easy, you could cook that every night. It's you who has to work the drill and put up the curtain track. And when I've got PMT, it's you that gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. So before I see the light, I do.
Thank you very much.
Come on, Kath.
Jordan and Samantha have a duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. That's a serious bit. In practice, marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of all human relationships. It is the closest relationship that exists between two people, and this is one of the most important obligations you can commit to in your lifetime. Marriage is also the promise of hope between two people who love each other sincerely, honour each other as individuals, and wish to unite their lives and share their futures together. Now, a successful marriage will depend upon many factors. Many here will recognise that there may be times when you need a degree of patience, a little bit of tolerance, a touch of understanding, and sometimes a good sense of humour will help too. The solemn and binding vows that you're about to make will unite you, take you across the threshold of life as you step into your future as husband and wife. Before you make your vows, I need each of you to declare that you are free lawfully to marry each other. And for that purpose, we must go inside. Just come together this side and face me for a little while. You first, Jordan, say after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Jordan Pepper,
why I, Jordan Pepper,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Samantha Jean Middleton.
to Samantha G. Middleton.
Well done. Your turn. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment.
that I know any unlawful
Say it
impediment
again for me. Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful
Well
impediment
done. Why I, Samantha Jean Middleton,
that I, Samantha Jean Middleton,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Jordan Pepper.
to Jordan Pepper.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been called together today to witness the public declaration of the happiness this couple has found together. They're here today because they wish to be married. We've now heard them declare that they are free lawfully to be married to each other. They're now going to make that declaration of their commitment. Would you please stand if you can to witness their vows? My dad are going to come forward now. Kathleen, come forward.
Do you want me on that side?
You're okay there, you can reach her hand there, okay? Left hand, this one. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
We do.
Pass the hand across to Jordan. If you step back carefully.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And look lovingly into each other's eyes for this part. Hold both hands together. I'll take you first. You first, Jordan. Just step this way to make sure you're in there a second. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Jordan Pepper,
to witness that I, Jordan Pepper,
do take thee, Samantha Jean Middleton,
do take thee, Samantha G. Middleton,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Your turn. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Samantha Jean Middleton,
to witness that I, Samantha Jean Middleton,
do take thee, Jordan Pepper,
to take thee, Jordan Pepper,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Well done. We now come to the part of the ceremony where you are to exchange rings. The traditional ancient way of sealing the ceremony you just completed. Would you like to pop outside again? Let's go out. We're going to go outside.
All right, so
Oh, sorry.
As you were.
Right, can we have the ring for Samantha first, please? Pass that to Jordan. Drop it gently onto Samantha's finger. Hold it in place and say to Samantha, Samantha, I give you this ring
Samantha, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
Promise to love, cherish and respect you
Promise to love, cherish and respect you
in times of joy and in times of sorrow,
in times of joy and in times of sorrow,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Well done. That was the other ring now, please. Now, Samantha, you can pop this on as firmly as you wish.
All right, John.
Oh. Sorry, hand.
Go for it.
Just ram it on.
Not coming off.
Go.
Hold it in place and say to Jordan, Jordan, I give you this ring
Jordan, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I have, I share with you.
All that I have, I share with you.
I promise to love, cherish and respect you
I promise to love, cherish and respect you
in times of joy and in times of sorrow,
in times of joy and in times of sorrow,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Well done. From the earliest times, the ring has been a symbol of lasting commitment and enduring love. And I'm sure these rings will always be a reminder of the vows you made here today. The guests will please take a seat again. Turn and face me now. Some few words. Hold hands together, you're nearly married now. Jordan and Samantha, today is one of life's most important milestones for you. You've asked your family and friends here today to celebrate it with you in a way true to your ideals. Look forward now to your future together and start your journey with love and with a wish from all of us here today that everything about this day and your future life together will be full of happiness. And ladies and gentlemen, by your presence here today, you are showing your love and support for this couple. I'm sure that same love and support will be valued by both of them in future. Jordan and Samantha, have today, in the presence of your family and friends, made your vows to each other, sealed them with the exchange of rings. So it is now my pleasure and privilege to declare you're now lawfully joined together as husband and wife, united in marriage. Congratulations, you may kiss your bride.
Love you. Can't run now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Come on, Drake, get yourself. Everybody hear me all right? Yeah. So, what's that laddie's name? What is it? 20 quid you gave me to take 8 minutes? Yeah. Is that 8 minutes? So, somebody's got to time me. Right, I'd like to welcome everybody here today. We all know why we're here. We're here for my beautiful daughter and her fella's wedding. Yes, very good. So, first thing I'd like to do, and I'm reading as well, is my name's Steve. Or is it John?
Dave.
Dave? Or maybe Brian Clough, eh? So now you know who I am, and I don't know. I think it might be a good idea for everybody to be introduced on this top table, because there might be some people who don't know who they are. So I'd like to, when I say Richie, I'd like you to stand up and curtsy, please. Jill, stand up and bow. My beautiful wife, Kathleen. Sam, we all know Sam. Jordan. Come on, mate. Pauline. Jason. Charlotte. Did I get that right? Great. 10 out of 10 so far. Right. We all know it's a happy time, but I just want to do something that might be a little sad for some folk, but I just want to take a moment, and only a pause, just to remember people who either aren't here or can't be here today. People in the room might be able to relate to that somewhere along the line. It is a personal thing I needed to say. But no further ado, I'll carry on. Right, you know I'm Dad. I did have a badge, it's gone. But I just want to say what a cracking venue this is. You've chose it, could have done better. I think everybody must agree on that one. I'm going to do it for time. Alright, keep it up.
Not too long.
Too long? Alright, no, so I'll speak it up. Anyway, we all know it's Sam and Jordan's day. And I'd like to start with just saying a few things about my daughter Sam. You look stunning today. When I went up to see her earlier on today and I walked into that room, she started crying and I did. And I might start crying in a minute now, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, she's beautiful. And I've had that many people over the last few weeks who I've met, and I've met lots of Jordan's family, tell me what a nice girl she is. And I thank you for that. It's very proud to be a father. And so many people say that about you. And that's genuine. She's always been my girl. I do have more girls as well, but Sam, you're my brown-eyed girl, always have been, and always will be, and I love you very much. Anyway, Sam, she's a very focused and determined lady, and you might have already realised that. And the focus and determination comes from me. She's beautiful and dizzy as well. Yes, and while I mention her, I must make a special mention to her that you did a cracking poem there. It was, and it was really good. And I hope you live up to it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So she's a beautiful girl, as I've said. The dizzy bit, I do have a little story. One of the stories there was that for a period of time she was living, and Jordan was at our house, and she says to me, Dad, I'm going to see Newton Faulkner down at Rock City in Nottingham. Will you give me a lift? I says, yeah. So you do the deed like you do. And I get her down there, and Jordan, and off they go, and I'm on my way home, and all of a sudden the phone rings. Dad, I forgot the ticket. So basically, she pays to get in, doesn't she? But what happened? Me and Kath got us together, didn't we? We went down and joined them. Some free tickets. But that's the dizziness of the girl. She gets focused, she does something, then forgets the ticket.
Two peas in a pod.
Yeah. And the next bit on my speech was, I think you've chosen very well, Jordan. You'll have your hands full. But I think you already know that, don't you? But that's why he loves her. And yeah, I think we all love her because of that. Now, that's for you, Jordan. I think I'll let others tell stories about Jordan. I've got a few to say. Firstly, you scrub up well. Yeah, you do. I find him good fun, and he is funny as well. He does have problems. The least fan, for God's sake. But I'm working on that one anyway. I must thank you for letting me on your stag night. You made an old man feel young for a few days. Take it like that. It's a modern world. It took me a week to get over it, by the way. But I'd like to welcome you into our family. Anyway, if there's any advice I can give about marriage, well, this journey starts today, right? And it'll be fun. It'll be hard. When it's fun, it's great. It's not a problem. When it's hard, well, that's the time to just stick at things. And if you ever need any advice, go see your dad.
Why?
Well, I don't know whether that could be an advice or not. But it's but good luck to you. I think you're suited. I think you see it in your eyes how much you love each other. And, yeah, just go for it, like, and girls. You start off as friends, and if it does go long enough, and don't be that negative, that sounded horrible, didn't it? But you become soulmates, yeah. And well, the lovers is now, ain't it? I don't want to know anymore. Yeah, too much detail, that's what I do. Yeah. But before I finish, we're not a big family, the Middleton side of things, as you can see. But it's proud for me personally to see all my girls here today, and their partners, and the grandchildren. So that's very nice to see. And I've met lots of Jordan's family already, and anybody that I haven't met, I hope to get to talk to you later on. There's one thing I do know about this one side of the family. You know how to party. So I think that's about it. It's about 8 minutes up. Oh, have I gone over?
Seriously, 8 minutes and 7
8 minutes is up. Right, I'll call it a day then. I think what we ought to do now, just one thing. Hey, the bridesmaids. Beautiful. So, without further ado, let's have a toast to Sam and Jordan.
You made the back. Thoughts? First number out, number 6. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Mrs. Pepper. What can I say? When John first came to Wales, our old house, we had a little wooded area across the road, and he decided he wanted to give him a hide and seek. Aye, come on then, John, let's have a go. Off he goes. He's seeking, I'm looking for him. Half hour later, George, where are you? He goes, I'm here. He was about 2 yards away. I didn't mean a twig. That thin. He went to Australia, boy, and he came back a man. And that's when he met the lovely Sam, who I think his looks outstandingly beautiful today. Thank you very much. I hope you all agree. Yeah. But all I say, you're welcome into the family with open arms. And hopefully in not too distant future there'll be a few tiny feet coming into the family as well. I would just like you all the best in health, wealth and happiness. And as we say in Wales, we say toast, we can. Yaki da.
Right, I did have a few notes wrote down.
and I don't know where it is.
Dizzy.
We're kind of winging it, so this time thing, I might win, but my job is to mainly thank you all for coming. Where's my notes? No, it is thank you all. I'd like to thank you all individually, and if I do manage to get round to you all today, I'd honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I do thank you for being here. And thank you all for supporting me and Sam as we've met and, what's the word, courted. Is that the word, Dad? Courted. We were courting. And now here to celebrate our wedding day. I'm a bit nervous. I've had plenty of nervous poos this morning. So Roxanne, you're not the only one. I did have a list. I've got a list of people to thank, and if I do miss, if I do miss anyone, I do really apologise. But the first thanks, I think, goes to Anna for bringing Sam to the Dean Store working do, and for Liam for allowing me to be his +1 to the Dean Store works do, and Amy for not turning up to the Dean Store works do, because that's where me and Sam met, and I didn't really believe in sort of things like love at first sight and that, but that night me and Sam pretty much just sat on each other's knee, just talking into each other's eyes, and couldn't give a care what else were happening. And it was kind of then that I thought, yeah, she's alright.
So what you said when you got home?
Yeah, she's alright. We kind of moved things a bit quickly then. The sort of New Year's was 3 weeks later, so it was like, you want to go to Paris? and we did. Sam drove us across Paris because I didn't have a car at the time, did I? Drove to Paris and spent New Year's under the Eiffel Tower, which was brilliant, wasn't it? Twinkling up, fireworks going off, and I'm like, play it nice and cool, don't you? Brought you to Paris, haven't I, eh? Thought I was playing it cool, and then all of a sudden I broke down like, I think I love you. But Sam didn't actually say it back. So she was playing it cool. All up until she needed a wee, and the queue was massive, so she ended up in this bush. And,
you knew that was love.
Went our way, yeah. Kind of just guarding this bush for an hour. Might have been a poo. I don't know. But yeah, we did move things fast, but it just felt right. I've never met anyone who I just clicked with kind of instantly, and I mean, yeah. So it did. Things did move fast. That's that bit. So.
This is 9 minutes and 27 seconds so far.
Alright, I've got an hour. So, sit there. I know you're warm. So, right. I have to thank parents for the help they've given us with the wedding, and the support that they've all given us since day one. And for that, individually, I love you all and thank you all. So, can I get just a raise a glass to the parents as well, please? Yes, that is true, mate. Yeah. When I oh yeah, hang on, we've got some gifts.
Got about this bit.
Yeah. You haven't got gifts, so just, talk amongst yourself.
Kiss her.
What?
Kiss her.
Hello.
Alright, no better. When I first met John and Kath, they... Simmer down, eh? As you were. When I first met John and Kath, again, everything just seemed instant to click. We got on, and I think John were just kind of happy that I weren't a Derby County fan. So that Kath couldn't get a head around how Yorkshire people say couldn't. The Yorkshire folk will know that one. But no, thank you both for welcoming me as your son-in-law. And thank you for that wild, crazy night with a bottle of brandy and look what you created. So thanks for that one.
First time I met him was in Vegas.
Oh yeah, it might have been Vegas as well the first time I met. I were on a pole. Don't know what his name was. Steve.
Good day.
But and thanks Kath for it not being the ice cream man.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask Kath about that one. Right, parents, tick. Right, who's next? Thanks to Jason for stepping up and being a best man. And giving us a great stag do, those that were there. Never laughed so much in my life. Everyone just got on. Oh, what? What's this? Oh, Jason, you got a present as well.
Trainer's well.
It's a big watch. He's got one, he says. Who else we got? We've got bridesmaids. I've been told to thank the bridesmaids, who look lovely in their kind of Leeds United colours. We've got a Forest fan in his Leeds United colours. The Cardiff fan in his Leeds United colours. Oh, it's Cardiff. So yeah, but yeah, the bridesmaids are beautiful, and again, when I first met these girls, they kind of instantly became my friends as well. I hope. The feeling's mutual. They might hate me, I don't know. But no, I'm alright, yeah. But no, they look beautiful, and thank you for being such good, supportive friends for Sam. And also a friends who are here today, yeah. Alright? How are we doing for time? Yes, there's the people I have to thank who have actually made today. People like Danny the photographer, who's been skulking around somewhere, and these guys on the camera filming and stuff. But there's also Madison, who's done an amazing job with makeup. I think I need a bit more blusher, but we'll put it down to, you know. Thank you to Brett, my brother, who I've got to say I love him to bits, and he's an amazing brother, and he's an amazing sister for. But he's done an amazing job today with hair, Sam's, yours, everyone's hair, and mine. He cut mine. So anyone who's got a dodgy opinion of my hair, see that man. And then I suppose I'd have to thank you a bit, wouldn't I? And give you a bit of a moment. Sammy, I can't kind of put it into words what I feel inside for Sammy. Just because you are like everything to me. You are my soulmate. You're the one that cheers me up when I've had a shit day at work. You're the one that pulls me down a peg or two when I'm getting too big for my boots. Kicks me up my arse when I'm lazy. But you are my best friend. And can't get away now. I think there is many thank yous, and again, thank you all for coming, because family and friends being here just means so much to us anyway. And like I say, if I could spend time thanking you individually, I will. I'll try and get round to you all. Like I say, I did have stuff broke down, but as I've not got it, I'm just going to bow out gracefully and pass you over to my hero, really, my dad. My dad. And I hope you get a few laughs out of him. No pressure, Terry Bolt, mate. You alright?
Yeah.
Right, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you.
He's done me right before speech. All day, he's done me now.
You make me love you even more than I do when you do
Hey? First day of my life.
Come on, man.
Said that. Proudest day of my life. Yeah. In the league of proudest days, he brings them all because. That's what he does. He makes us proud. That's what he does, actually. Whatever he turns his mind to, he goes to do it 100%, right? And he's in there, and he does it. He does it better than anyone. Yeah, I've gone. I've gone all day, and now it's broke me. Right before it's broke me. Look.
Just say something
We'll talk. Whatever.
Will you just stand there?
Shut up! Look, we all want our best from kids in life, right? We do, right? Jordan got the best. He found someone so perfect for him. And perfect for each other. Yeah, I've gone. I've gone. Right. And you know what? I'm going to cut it short, right? But I'm going to raise one toast, and it's very selfish. It's very selfish. It's to the couple who raised such a wonderful woman that made my boy's life complete, and I cannot thank them enough. This is John and Kath, right?
John and Kath.
Hi everyone. Mick introduced me. My name's Jason. And then your 8 minutes has gone. Yeah, I've been given privilege today being Jordan's best man. Now as best man, it's my job to give Jordan the most uncomfortable 15 minutes of his life. The most uncomfortable 15 minutes of Sam's life is later we are Jordan. That's twice. In fact, before I start, can I ask a favour of you all, please? Left hand side of the room, can you stand up, please? Can you put your hands above your head? Like that. Just like that, please. Left hand side. Yeah, stay there you are. No, left and right. My left. And that right hand side, can you stand up? Can you put your hands together like that, please? Just let me take a picture, hang on. Hang on, 2 seconds. Alright, thank you. Sit down now. I just all I know now is, no matter how this speech goes, I've got proof that I got a standing ovation. Firstly, I'd like to start by saying, and I'm sure you'll all agree, that the bridesmaids, you look beautiful today, and you did a fantastic job. So if you want again, I'm sure you'll all agree, Sam, you look 1 in a million today. You really do. As opposed to our George, who looks like you were winning a raffle. But no, in all seriousness, Sam, you look absolutely beautiful today, and I'd like to thank you for letting me play such a big part in your special day. So thank you for that. So now, not only am I Jordan's best man, I'm also his cousin, and we've always been close ever since we were kids. Whether it's playing army games or football or playing on computer, we've always been together. We've always been good kids, and as parents, we always made sure we never went off track. Except one time, when our Jordan did go off track. And that all happened when he lived in Sutton. You know what's coming. His mate lived a couple of houses down, and this mate of his, he owned a motorbike. Well, Jordan decided he wanted to have a go on it. Now our Jordan has never had any motorbike experience whatsoever, none at all.
Just let him come off his scooter.
I know. But for this day only, he were Carl Fogarty. So, it didn't start well when his mate asked him to wear his helmet for safety. But this helmet was the biggest helmet I've ever seen. I didn't know if he were riding a motorbike or flying to space, it was that big. But anyway, so our Jordan sets off and he's going up and down this track. And he's going quite nicely.
Like a boss.
You are like a boss. And I'm quite surprised at how well he's doing. So anyway, then he comes to a stop. He climbs off at motorbike. And he must have slipped or something. But anyway, he's wound accelerator on. And he's just set off running like Usain Bolt down this dirt track with this motorbike. Anyway, so we're all running after him, obviously in panic. And he suddenly veers off and just goes down to the left into this ditch. So we're all running after him. Anyway, we finally catch up to him. Anyway, I'm thinking worse then. I'm thinking there's something wrong with him. We turn up, he stood there with fishbowl helmet, facing other way, just with his thumbs up like this. I'm alright. So I guess the big helmet did come in safe after all.
That's what she said.
I've had a bit of a tough task this morning getting our Jordan here on time because timing's not his speciality. And I say that because a few years ago we went to Benidorm on Richie's stag do. And anyway, after an every day and night of drinking, it was last night. And the next day the coach were picking us up at 7 o'clock on the dot. And Richie was strict, he said, you've got to be there, 7 o'clock, he's picking us up. So anyway, we've been out, and about 2 AM, I said to our Jordan, I'm just going to have a couple more pints and I'll come back. Said, yeah, no problem. So I set off back. Anyway, I got back, got my head down, and I'm in deep sleep. Next thing, all I hear is banging away. So I got up, I went to the door. It's our Jordan, blind drunk, couldn't hardly stand up. He's like, oh Jason, I'm so sorry, forgot my room key. So alright, come on, get in. So I let him in. Anyway, I went and got back onto the bed, I'm huffing and puffing, because obviously I've been woke up. He started, not doing that. So anyway, all of a sudden he starts telling me about this plan he's got. He said, right, I've got a plan, Jason. I said, right, what is it? He said, right, what we're going to do is I'm going to set my alarm clock for 7:15. Yeah, for 7:15. I says, right, and then what? He says, well then, we'll get up, we'll get all the stuff together, we'll get it packed away, Richie won't be mad at us, we'll get down, we'll get to the coach. So that's not going to work, George. He said, why? I said, it's 7:15 now. So we got in a bit of trouble with Richie. But now, before I get to end of my speech, there's a few people that couldn't be here today, or they're here and they've given a card. So I thought it'd only be right to just read a couple of these cards out if you don't mind. So just a few people. Money in it. Is that right? So, to Jordan and Sam, wishing you a lifetime of happiness. Basically, just do as you're told, Jord. All our love, Danny, Gemma, and boys. Recognise this one, right?
Is it real?
I'll be back later.
There To Jordan and Sam, lots of love to you both from Nana and Grandad. From Nana and Grandad. Nice. This looks like one from football team. To Sam, sorry we couldn't be there today. We hope you've had a lovely day. We found Jordan to be absolutely useless in every position. Hope you have more luck tonight, Sam. To Jordan, thanks for our days lounging by the pool. Hope you've made the right choice. Lots of love. Michael Barrymore. Didn't know you were that close. We got last one. Son and daughter-in-law. Oh, got to check in this one. All our love to you both as you set out on your new chapter in life. Hope all your dreams are filled. Have a fantastic day. Love you both, Mum and Richie. There's your cards and Now, enough of making fun of him now. I'm sure you'll all agree, it's been a lovely day so far. Now, I just hope after today, we can both enjoy the honeymoon in Wales. I presume they're going to Wales anyway, because when I asked our George what he was doing for honeymoon, he said he was going to bang her for a week. No, not going to Wales. No, in all honesty, it's been a fantastic day so far, and an absolute privilege to stand up here today as Jordan's best man. He's my cousin, but he's also my best mate, and I love him to bits. I always will do. And to stand here and see him so happy just makes me the proudest person ever. And I really, really couldn't wish for him to be marrying a better girl than Sam. Open you to his family with open arms. You're a lovely girl, and I just wish you both nothing but happiness. So if you all won't mind, if you're not listening for a photo, but if you'd all just like to stand with me and just raise a glass and join me in wishing them all the happiness and love to Sam and Jordan.